welcome back to Contradiction. Why does that keep doing that? I don't know. This is the conclusion. We apparently have to solve the big murder mystery. It's a terrible glitch there, which keeps ringing back today. I don't know what that is. So, we might... I don't know why I'm walking back here. Has it changed yet? Nope. I wish he came across dead bodies in this. Like, if they make a sequel, I want dead bodies everywhere. Okay, so there's not there. What did we do last time? Oh, that's right. I think his name's Paul, had a conniption. And he seems to be a bit of an alcoholic. And he might be on some sort of amphetamine steroids. We found out that the drugs that Kate got was in the Atlas building. She was with Simon. Don't think Simon did it. He just seems, I don't know, too much of a dumb person. What is there to do? What do we do? I don't know. Let's go back to the woods. See what's going on down here. Okay. Nothing. Is there a dead body there? There's a couple things I don't like about this game. One is some of the contradictions are a bit far-fetched. Those people are still over there. What are they doing over there? Why would you even have people in your shot over there? Nothing's happening. Nope. Oh, that was really boring. I don't know. Let's go in here. Anything in here? Normal kitchen, first aid. Was that the last one? Problem is all the rooms look exactly the same as well. They should change the room a little bit. Especially, I guess the rooms wouldn't change that much, and they do change the outside, just make it slightly darker. But they should have, I don't know, other things. That room's still normal. No seances going on in there. See if we got any questions we can ask him. Oh, okay. It's not here. Where's he gone? I don't know if I want to go in this room. Is there anything to do in this room? No. Other than just lose yourself. Alright, so there's nothing over here to do. Let's start at the other end and work our way up. Nothing there. Let's go to the Abbey Farm. Let's go get ourselves some opium. Anything in here? No. Black scrying mirror is still there. That's it. Let's go further up. I like how we just help ourselves to people's property. No search warrant, just la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Poppy pods. Actually, the poppy pods are gone. I don't know. James has taken them. Someone's taken them. Alright, let's go down. Let's talk to James. Let's go. Aha! you're the murderer. I don't know. I don't think James would be the murderer. This guy's too stony.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I can't ask him a damn question. Really? Have I really asked him everything? Apparently I have. I have asked him about everything already. Alright.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Here. Let's go call the chief. Sorry, nothing's much happening at the moment. We should have answered the damn phone for once. Wish I could call several numbers. Maybe order a pizza. I haven't eaten for a while. I mean, it's been from 7 to 12 AM. That's 5 hours. I'm starving. And Rebecca in the pub doesn't know how to cook anything, so, you know, can't even make a Waldorf salad. Alright, let's go in here.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can we ask you? Yes, we can.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Why is everyone pointing there, Simon? I don't believe that. What's this they don't use? I don't believe that they don't use.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea.
Yes, it
Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Hang on. So, was he going out with? No. Maybe. Alright. What else is there?
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Best students, prime candidates get a well-paid job. Okay. Box of poppies.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pot?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Don't know, James. Alright, let's try. Let's see.
Aha. You say you don't endorse threshold testing? That's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul. Because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
But if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand.
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest, that's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're going to have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'll see myself out. Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You saw this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Okay. Think I need to get my screwdriver out. I think we're gonna go on. go and hide in the woods or something. Man, maybe we need to start going to a public place so they can't knock us off.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Okay. And that was
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
okay. Hello. Okay. Jeez. Let's just go hide somewhere. Who's that?
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector. What is this? What the hell?
Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle. Drop it!
Isn't Kyle the cleaner?
Drop it.
Is Kyle the murderer?
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Oh, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
Okay, I think everyone's a murderer.
You okay?
Who the hell was that? Oh, at least I got enough to defend myself with, yeah? Okay, phew. Okay. Why does it keep doing that flash thing? There's nothing else here. Okay. I guess go back to Alice, maybe? Can I go? No, I can't. I cannot do that. I guess we're going to go see... Oh my goodness. Still nothing there. Actually, I don't really want to stand where the last person got murdered. No. I want to go with that. Who was the other guy anyway? I'm confused. Why was he spying? Actually, why was he spying? Am I the only one investigating this, or is someone else investigating it? Emma, save me.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Oh, hello.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate?
No, definitely not.
Maybe someone did do it.
Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen. Just because she was, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
Okay. Search.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Okay, so they were going to make $50,000 off Kate by selling Kate to a business, some sort of main business. Let's say that business was going to offer Kate $200,000. Then it would make sense why someone would want to knock her off. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm really confused now. That's it.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Simon!
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving licence, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving licence, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern?
Yeah.
Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving licence got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
But it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving licence to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas
But
works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
I thought he said he wasn't on painkillers. He's just run away.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
What the hell? Can I go back and visit? No, he's gone. I can't even...
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Maybe she'll be able to tell me.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Emma, lock the door. Everyone's gone crazy. Every man for himself in this town. I don't know if I want to go here. Okay, no one there. Hello. Simon. Simon? No? Okay. Oh, I can go in here. Here we go, people. It's the showdown. No, I can't. Well, where's Simon? How can he not be there? Has he gone into this building? No. Oh, maybe he's gone down to see his friend.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
Look at it.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
He's completely sick of me. He's like, don't even show me anything. Don't want to see it. Alright, far out. There's really not much. What else is it to do? I'm running out of people to talk to now. Seriously, I can't even talk to Paul? I can't even talk to Paul. There's only Rebecca left. And Emma. And James. Well, it can't be James. He's just too stupid. It can't be Emma. Alright, let's go talk to her. Oh, let's go to a restaurant. Go there. Oh, I want to. Alright, let's do it.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Maybe she's the murderer then. If she borrowed it.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
What happens then?
They get sacked.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Alright. let's try this.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said 2 girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
Here we go.
Aha! You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, was that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving licence, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's licence, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving licence thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places, politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Wow. Okay. The problem with that twist is there wasn't really much going on there. A couple of things I really did like was the fact that so Kate Vine was basically so ruthless in herself that she found out about the affair that Paul was having. Oh, Ryan, one of the two, I can't remember, and was trying to blackmail him. That's really interesting. It would be interesting to see if they suggested to her as well that it was Kate Vine. That she was a pawn, Rebecca was a pawn as well. That would be an interesting twist. Apparently they are hoping to do a sequel if they ever get enough fund. And they planning to do it near a coastal town. And maybe reveal the client's side of things. It was very interesting. I wish they took a bit of a flashback instead of just have Rebecca saying who the murderer was. Other than that, yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Very well acted out. Oh, hello. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Jinx was dedicated to Paul Darrow. He's a legend. We hope you enjoyed playing Contradiction. This was an experimental, independent game made on a tiny budget. If you liked it, please leave a review of the game and make yourself heard. Your support is vital if we are to raise funding for a sequel. So, by all means, if you enjoyed this game enough, go purchase it and go have fun with it yourself. Until next time, bye for now.